Друзі, всім привіт! Ви на каналі Так та Dimas, а ми проходимо Зов Ктулху. І зараз ми направляємось на таємничий острів, де і розпочнуться наші проблеми. Наш головний герой, детектив, який подбухує нормально так. Що в нього з глазами? Таке чувство, що їх немає.
Almost there.
Зов Ктулху. В предыдущій серії нас наняв дядечка, досить багатий, який вважає, що його дочь не умерла так, як це каже поліція. І він наняв нас для того, щоб ми розслідували убийство його дочері. Дочка жила в последнее время со своим мужем и сыном на острове, на загадочном, скажем так, острове. И мы сейчас отправляемся, получается, сюда. Який вежливий капітан.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Який вежливий капітан.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
У нас обновилися задачі, тут щось обновилось. Так, все обновилось. Приближается к Даркуотер, я обратил внимание на плотные облака, закрывавшие небо. Они висели так низко, что едва не напаривались на острые рифы вокруг острова. Фицкой, капитан единственного корыта, который ходит на материк, предложил мне помощь. Кажется, у него есть документы, которые принадлежат Чарльзу Хокинсу. Фицкой посоветовал мне посетить портовый бар. Он упомянул какое-то тонизирующее средство. Полагаю, заодно можно будет познакомиться с ситуацией на острове. Рыбаки собрались вокруг трупа касатки. Можно осмотреть там и поговорить с местными полицейскими, вдруг что-то расскажут. Капитан Фицкой предложил поделиться со мной информацией про Хокинса, которую нашел в архивах в кабинете начальника порта. Окей, это задание. Иди в бар, поговори с Брэдли, поговори с Фицроем. Бля, що я тут Фицкой читав, не пойму. Так, у мене одне очко появилось, ну хай буде поки що. Так, і що ми будемо робити ізначально? Куди йти? Тут нічого нема. Ей, братан, що там клює? Так, він сказав, що можна піти до нього, до цього капітана, можна піти в бар і можна ще кудись піти. Піду сюди, в толпу.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid
Ребята, тут
idiots.
довго це була якась
Forget
прикольна
it.
шляпа.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Чуешь ты, блин, я вообще-то крутый пацан. Эти моряки огорчаются по мелочам. Да вы совсем берега потеряли. Эти моряки спросить за
I'm
эту
looking for
штуку.
this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pирsa, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're
Чтобы
not
за работу,
sailors.
блин, скинуть кита
It's a
назад.
sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Так, надо быстренько подивитися, потому що зараз вони його точно
The
стягнуть
blood
в воду.
is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Блін, братан,
Damn
дай шапку
stupid
поносить.
idiots.
Прикольна
Forget it.
борода.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
Ладно, там безсмисленно що-то ловить. Я так понимаю, сюди подойду, мене теж далі не пустять, так що можна подойти послухати просто.
You can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on,
Nothing for you here either.
You'll see what
a true Pretext.
sailor's got in his belly.
Чуєш ти, блін, я детектив.
You bilge rats don't scare me.
Так, поговорить с Фицроем и идти в бар. Дополнительная задача. Пойду на дополнительную. Ты чё, бля? Ща втащу, блин, так по лысине дам, что, блин, офигеешь. Вот так вот.
Hey, be careful.
Что, обосрался сразу? Сейчас кружку ща, блин, в ноздрю засуну. О, привет, Китя.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Это не я нарывался, извините, не перегибай. Этот парень не проявил должного уважения. Так, извините, это не я нарвался.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Че, бля, вы что тут вообще все охренели? Узнать про остров Заказать выпивку. Уйти. Я
Do you
ищу.
know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Блин, ну больше я ничего не скажу. Что-то еще? Здесь сухой закон не действует. Нет, это тупый вопрос. Узнать про Сару Хокинс. Почему кит на мели?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Это правда, они были странными, довольно про Сару Хокинс. И если это правда, ничего плохого ты не скажешь.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Это правда, они были
Her style
странными.
made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Так,
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Так, почему кит на мели?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Узнать про остров. Заказать выпивку. Так.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
И она все равно узнает. Ну, уже спалил сразу, я понял. Тут единственная барышня на весь вот этот убогий барчик. Заказать выпивку, узнать про остров. Узнать про остров. Я понял.
That'll be
Идти.
all for now.
Ну шо ты, блин, братан? Все? Попустыло?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Чудесный улов. Сцилла возвращается в порт, чтобы спасти Даркуотер от голода. Мы почти оставили надежду, команда Сциллы, или то, что от нее осталось, вернулась в порт Даркуотера во вторник вечером. Местные немедленно бросились в доки, чтобы встретить последнее китобойное судно на острове. Невероятный улов потряс людей. Китообразное, которое уже прозвали чудесным уловом, занимало всю палубу и даже свисало с борта. Оно было больше любого зубатого кита. Выжившие моряки рассказали ужасную историю о своей опасной добыче, а также о ее мясе, невероятно вкусном и питательном. Несомненно, огромный кит прокормит многочисленных жителей Даркуотера и положит конец голоду, терзающему остров. Сдается склад. С июня мистер Марк готов сдать свой склад в аренду под рыбный цех, мастерскую или хранилище. Вы можете связаться с ним через любую газету или найти его в доках. Праздник в ките на мели. Чтобы отметить возвращение наших храбрых китобоев, персонал кита на мели приглашает вас на бесплатную дегустацию. Приходите с семьей и друзьями. Попробуйте чудесный улов. Каждый получит в подарок по бутылке ворвані. Спішите. Інтересно, не з цього лі кита почалось. Там далі побачимо. Ці люди, вони реально там стають самі як риби, з лицом риби. Ну, так було в першій часті, те, що я знаю. Ти хто такий?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
Ну, щось на руках
Follow its
помальовано.
reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Що в тебе з руками, братан?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Так, конец китобойного промысла. Что это за песня?
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Так,
I bid
уйти.
you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
До свидос, алкаши. Так, ну що, до подруги подойдемо? Или зараз подивимося, що тут ще є? Понятно, ніфіга немає.
What you looking at, stranger?
А ты умеешь пить. Ни на что женщина вроде тебя делает в таком месте?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Чё ж ты ще проситься будешь, щоб за мною потрындить? То твій этот телохранитель, иди сюда. Я поняв, короче, нічого тут інтересного нема.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting. Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
Хочу взять. Не могу. Ну и фиг с тобой, ладно. Так, ну чё, капитан, подожди. С той стороны зайду. Так себе сквозняк создам.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Итак, капитан, условия нашего соглашения однозначны. Держите своих людей под контролем, не задирайте нас, мы вам не по зубам. И не утруждайте себя ответом на это сообщение, просто заплатите курьеру. Кэт. Нічого, що я тут походжу, поки він там дивиться на
Fishing
мене.
equipment. Huh. Could do with some rust remover. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Оу, не туди зайшов.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Такий капітан вообще не інтересно, що я тут хожу брожу. Второй том посвящен этическим вопросам и рекомендациям для медицинского персонала. Так. То есть я чуть-чуть подкачал, правильно? Сколько там процентиков? Рой Митчелл. Ну, я, наверное, це всю історію не буду читати, не хочу. Что тут у нас еще есть? Ракушки всякие разные.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
На этой фотографии человек похож на капитана Фицроя. Стоит на мостике корабля. У него деревянная нога.
What a macabre souvenir.
А може це реально його нога? Може в нього вона одросла? Хто його знає, що тут з цими людішками? Так, ну все везде полазив, все провірив.
I've
Ну,
brought out the
розказуй.
Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Прочитать можно только несколько дат. 1890 год и 1907 год. И еще несколько цифр. Прочее содержимое документа актуально вымерло. Интересно, кому потребовалось скрывать эту информацию? Блін, зачем оце все крутить, якщо тут воно, ну, как би немає ніякого цього толку? Де ти дівся? О, тю, блін.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Чем ты можешь мне помочь? Спросить его про склад. Ну,
I'm
давай.
looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't
Ну, то
miss
есть
it.
здоровенный.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Так, солгать, понятия не имею. Оно принадлежит семье Хокинс. Солгать. Вы меня недооцениваете. Это для вас игра. Солгать.
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Так, где еще раз этот склад? Ну, я уже понял, ваши документы невозможно прочитать.
Their manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Так, чем же Чарльз Хокинс зарабатывал на жизнь? Я думал, ловить рыбу перестали еще в 1847 году.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Так, поговорить про Даркуотера. Где еще раз? Кто такая Кэт?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Такая тетя, блин, смела. Человек на фотографии подозрительно похож на вас.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Та я бачив ту ногу. Так, я видел на пристани касатку.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Что могло убить ее?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha, indeed, you're right.
Хорошо, мифы так мифы. И зачем они хотят вернуть тело касатки в
The
море?
police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Так, а что за чудесный улов?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Ну, типа все. Так, поговорить про Дарквотер, где еще раз склад.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Итак, ми поняли, що той здоровенний склад, це є той склад номер 36. Так, будемо чалапати, що нам треба? Проникнути на склад. О, наконец-то ці, блін, зригнули оттуда. Можу спокійно пройти і тут, кстати, освободилось. Куди ж ти? Ти хто такий? Якийсь серйозний тип.
Where do you think you're going?
Той, що інтересується складом. Мне нужно попасть на этот склад, а что здесь делает полиция?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Конечно, турист. Кто еще интересуется складом?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Тут ты мудак. Мы в одной команде. Это может иметь отношение к моему делу.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Вот мудила. Что тебе известно о деле Хокинсов?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Я не могу сделать такое одолжение. Оставить в покое. Есть цель, есть решение. Так, что тут есть полезного або не полезного? Жаль, что тут прыгать нельзя. Ну, странные иероглифы.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
И что я типа оккультизмом она чуть-чуть добавился или нет? 0% навыка. 0.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Чё ты, блин? Сейчас наваляю. Я бы никогда не поступил так. Кто такой святой Брэндон? Дураки, я только что прибыл.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Блин, что вас так шатая? Узнать про остров, что это за парни стоят на посту.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Так вот где вы живете.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Значит, работы у вас нет.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Хорошее занятие, бухать. Так, что это за парень стоит на
The
посту?
two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Кэт? Кто это?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Вот и поговорили.
Tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Ну, подслушав, я що воно толку, блін.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Этот проход ведет к складу Хокинса. Расследовать их действия, солгать. Меня прислала Кэт.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Ты чё, блин?
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
Она умеет пить, мы с ней давно знакомы. Она пользуется стилетом. Не знаю, что за
It's
хрень.
risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And it's she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay, it's a deal.
Короче, я Клохов.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Бля, ну пипец. Разве в цехе дураков так, блядь, не могу взломать замок?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Ладно, фиг на вас.
Well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Ничего не говорите, я не знал. Пропусти меня. Ну що, будемо друг на друга
Has
дивитися?
the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Ти чого така безсмертна? Напасть, так
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Ух ти, ёжик, блін.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on
Блін, а
his
якщо
own.
б я відкрив би двері, інтересно, вона поймала или нет?
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Ух і сокіабла, блін. Що ти мені скажеш?
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
З собою у мене нічого
Liquor?
нет.
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
От бляха. А що толку, даже якщо я їх відвлечу, у мене немає отмички, я не можу взламати той замок.
It's a sign. There's something coming.
Короче, попробую пройти з цієї сторони. Блін, ох і страшне місто, це просто жопа. Ну хто поставив це корито тут? О. Найдите скрытые предметы. Навык поиска позволяет вам искать скрытые предметы. Я не успів прочитати, їдь його мать. Навык поиска, а як це включить? Поиск. Поиск отражает вашу способность находить спрятанные предметы. Развитие этого навыка повышает шанс найти скрытые объекты. Найдите предметы. Найденные предметы не будут появляться в игре. Чего я эту штуку вообще не могу прокачивать? Я понял. Я могу только с помощью спецпредметов прокачивать. Хреново. Опа. Итак, храповик. Эта деталь позволяет поднимать и удерживать на высоте тяжелые грузы, не подвергая себя опасности.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Я не пойму, вот этот знак вопроса горить получается в правильном
A whale
направлении.
vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ищи часть. Зубчатое колесо. Это зубчатое колесо, часть такого какого-то механизма.
An old cog
Я
wheel.
даже знаю якого.
Rusty, but in working order.
Это рычаг активирует какой-то механизм.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Все, я поняв. Тепер поки мигає той знак вопроса знизу. Поки є якісь скриті від мене ці штуки.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old winch.
Так, установить храповик. Потом колесо. Повернуть.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Так, проникнуть на склад. Дополнительная задача — найти человека, который поможет вам проникнуть на склад. Блин, ну что за дичь? И так ничего не могу сделать, и так ничего не могу сделать. Там пилюлей получил. Чуть не подрізали. Тут відкрити оцю хрень не зміг. Може це й к лучшему.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Cap.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Та пошел ти вон, я не хочу, щоб, блядь, тоже мене бачили з тобою. Терпіла. Короче, мені треба знайти бухло. Отдать тим пацанам. Я ж по-любасу могу купить бухло. Эй, бармен. Иди сюда.
You again.
Да, хочу купить бухла. Ты ж знаешь склады Хокинса?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
А, чё, блин, я уже це чув.
Sailors from around screams.
Scream.
And that's not but anything.
Так, здесь сухой закон, узнать, заказать выпивку, уйти, купить бутылку
Let's say
виски.
I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh,
Ты
come
чё?
on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Вот ты, сука, гнида, блин.
Let's
Купить.
say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's
Oh,
drinking anything else?
that'll be all for now.
Блин, гандон.
What?
Привет.
Another break?
One of those damn sick.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Сказать правду, солгать. Блин, что делать, что делать? Ну, пускай
I'm
правда.
investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
А я такой, верю людям. Мне нужна помощь, чтобы проникнуть на склад. Вот это, конечно, весело будет. Я думал, что главная опасность она. Ты наверняка хорошо знаешь Даркуотер.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Стал бы я рисковать? Вовсе нет. Я начинаю терять терпение.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Нема варіантів нема.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective.
Що ви, блін? Чому ні?
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Извините, братва. Не продають мені алкоголь. Маленький я еще.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Ну шо, выкусил, блин, ты. Бородач. Такая решала, конечно, подруга. Тоже взламывать буде замок. Прикольно.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Интересно.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Так, место происшествия. Чтобы войти на место происшествия, нажмите и удерживайте.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Фу.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Да, це дико.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Чтобы покинуть место происшествия, нажмите и удерживайте. Я понял. Пока не хочу. Я ще не все звідав.
What happened here? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Так, вроде бы все. Блин, це ж надо жить в таком ужасе. Получена новая улика, склад Хокинса. Ну как бы все, ни хрена тут больше немає.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is,
Вот
has
бляха.
something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move!
Та ви
Detective
задолбали.
Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Блін, ви заколебали, що ви мене з усіх сторон ловите? Попытаться угрожать полицейскому, ну це не. Сила профессионал. Зажмите, чтобы проверить психология. Тин-тин. Так, давайте объединим силы.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
Та ти дебіл.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
А, так це ти, сука,
Andrews,
перегородив
would you
дорогу.
please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Не поняв.
Is it far, this mansion?
Чого вона на мене наїхала?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.